Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Grugs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits to another premiere. And we're going to be taking a look at the Jeabrother Skinner, or some people have told me the Nessmuk style. You know, these days I'm not sure what to call these knives anymore. Unfortunately, the creators or the manufacturers of this knife do not post a name. So to me, it's a Skinner, you know. And if you guys want to call it a Nessmuk, be my guest. And in my opinion, this is probably one of the nicest looking Nessmuks that I've ever seen. And I got a couple, I don't got many. But I appreciate that I now own one, and I want to, you know, show this to everybody. So let's get started, man. You know, nice and casual. It's a nice day. I'm just getting over a cold. I'm going to take another day, you know, to myself. So I apologize those who haven't seen a, you know, hard use review yet. But I've been under the weather, and I just want to make sure that it's not going to get worse. And it seems to be I'm getting better. And I'm just going to take another day, maybe two, just to make sure that, you know, things aren't getting worse. And then, you know, I've got some testing to do. I've got a Sativian I got to test, and I have a F&Grow I got to test. So stay tuned, stay tuned. What is everybody carrying today? Now I'm indoors, but still I decided that I want to carry my Jeabrother, a Tonto. Okay, nice EDC, and been using it, you know, around the house, doing all kinds of stuff, cutting up stuff. I'm always testing out a whole bunch of knives. It's not just one, but this is what I decided I wanted to carry today. Let me know what you are all carrying, and let's go over the specs of this knife. I just got it. All right. There's also a clip point, which I will show down the road. So just stay tuned for that. Once again, this is a Jeabrother. Again, no name, but I'm going to call it a Skinner because it, you know, it looks like an appropriate Skinner to me. But some people have said it's a Nessmuk. So whatever you decide. The total length of this blade is 8.07 inch with a blade length of 4.06 inch. Blade material is DC53 steel. Blade hardness is 58 to 59 HRC with a blade width of 1.46 inch. Blade thickness is 3.5 millimeters. So this is a nice thin blade. Should do very well for hunting tasks. Blade finish is a beautiful stone wash. Handle length is 3.7 inch, and handle material is Flax or linen micarta. Knife weight is 4.87 ounce. So if you're a hunter, it should be a pretty lightweight piece of equipment to carry with you. And weight with the sheath is 8.47 ounce. And it features a full tang, lanyard hole, and a Kydex sheath. Let me just read these specs and see if there's anything else here that I need to discuss. In any case, this will be in the, you know, all this information will be in the description section and the comments section. It's a $30 knife, man. This is a $30 knife. When I saw it, I actually first saw it on AliExpress, this and the clip point. And I just said I had to have them. I just liked the way they looked. I liked the canvas, the color of the micarta, the natural scales, the stonewash finish. So, you know, I just want to thank Jeabrothers for sending this to me. Really appreciate it. So, and this is the first of the two that I'm going to be showing. And I'm not going to be testing this one out heavy duty. It's a Skinner. You know, maybe I'll take it to task in the kitchen. Maybe some of you may be able to use it not only as a Skinner, but then you take it back to camp and then you cook your food with it. You know, you cut up some meat, some game, vegetables, fruits, whatever, you know. How you want to decide to call it, use it out in the field, that's up to you. I'm just here to show you right now. And then hopefully, you know, once I get back to New York, because I'm going to be heading back soon. We are looking for a place to stay here down in Florida, but I will be heading back soon because I have to. And then, you know, hopefully I can get back to the woods up in New York and do some testing on a lot of knives that I showed in Legion premieres, but still have to test. So stay tuned, stay tuned. Let's take a look at this blade, man. I think This is the best looking Skinner or Nessmuk so far. I don't know if this is, you know, if there's another design similar to this, but this one right here looks fantastic, man. So this is extreme, you know, high saber grind or flat grind, depending on, you know, how you want to look at it. There is no sharpening choil, but you don't need it because you could see right there, it kind of gets flat. So there's plenty of room for sharpening without a choil, without a little sharpening choil. You see that beautiful, nice belly, all right? And there's that nice little curve over here. This is a nice Skinner, you know? This is gonna be a nice Skinner, and I guarantee you it's gonna be awesome. What was it, 3.5 millimeter thickness? So it's a thin blade. You know, this is not, in my opinion, it's probably not made for the woods. However, with DC53 steel, I guarantee you, this will do a good job getting into bone, cartilage, knuckles, and the meat of your game, no matter what it is. But beautiful looking knife. So let's do a nice close-up of this blade. And I love that it's the stonewash right there, because you're getting a really good focus over here of that stonewash. There's the Jeabrother name. Everything is nicely rounded off. There is no 90-degree spine. So I doubt you would spark a ferro rod with this if necessary. Maybe over here you see that jimping right by the handle. Maybe over here you can get a little spark, maybe. No promises, I don't know. But again, I wouldn't use this knife like that. This is, for me personally, I would use this for hunting reasons, or in a camp environment. You know, you got a nice small knife. You know, maybe you're a hiker. You want to take something like this. You're not worried about self-defense. You know, or hunting. You're a hiker and you want to take something for cutting up some food. Maybe this is what you're looking for. You know, you can see the contouring of the handle. The scales are done beautifully. The fit and finish of this knife is fantastic. You can see the full tang is nicely rounded off. Now, I don't know if this is, you know, one solid piece of steel in the center, or if it's hollowed out. Probably hollowed out, you know. That's what they usually do nowadays. I do feel that it's front heavy. But look at that. Look at the canvas micarta, or linen micarta. I'm sorry, linen micarta, they said. Linen. Or flax, they call it flax. Beautiful, beautiful. You know, not only the contouring, but how they set up the handle for the holding the knife. I mean, for my hand, again, it's perfect. You could see it fits just fine. It's got a little bit of the jimping there, I guess, so it doesn't slip out of your hand or finger over here. It looks good. I don't know if it's 100% that functional. Let's keep looking around here. I'm gonna go all the way around. Okay, even though it's not swollen, you know, there's palm swells, it still feels good. I think this is more to be held this way, the proper way. And you know, you got different configurations of cutting it. Okay, if you want to do it this way when you're cutting up the meat, it feels okay. It doesn't feel like there's hot spots. Again, everything is rounded off, so you're definitely not going to feel any kind of hot spots. It does have a lanyard hole, removable scales. There's some logos, very small logos, so I know a lot of you like that. The main blade has no logos whatsoever, no fonts. It's just nice, you know? I think it's one of the nicest looking Skinners or Nessmuks out on the market, in my opinion. Fantastic, man. It feels really good. It's not heavy, you know, and I kind of can't wait to try this out, you know, in the kitchen again. Probably do another kitchen video, maybe cut up a chicken and some vegetables, make some chicken soup or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's a really, really, really nice blade, and extremely, extremely sharp. I will get to the sharpness in a bit. Let me show you the sheath. A really nice sheath for this, man. It's not leather, it's Kydex, and it's good quality Kydex, you know? It's nothing flimsy. It has a mini tech lock where, see now, I don't know, I haven't taken this off. Now, I don't know if this can be done in a scout carry because I'm not sure if the holes will align properly. I'd have to test it out. And I only mention that. Because one of my knives that I got with the sheath, which is a dagger, you know, I wanted to, I had to finagle it a little bit to fix it. So I just wanted to make sure that you're aware of this. But again, I haven't tested this out, so I'm not sure. It looks like you can do a scout carry, you know, but it's a nice setup over here, you know, taco style. It's got the rivet holes. You pop the knife in. Okay, it's a pretty handsome package. It's small, it's lightweight. You know, again, you could hopefully set this up in a scout carry or a different position. You know, you could mount it on your pack, on your vest, you know, while you're walking. Instead of, you know, carrying this on your hip, you have it on the pack. Whether it's inside the pack or outside the pack, you want to make sure it's snapped in, easily and readily available. This one is not too tight, so I could easily use this little ramp right over here to pop this out with my thumb. I kind of wish it was a little tighter, but again, you know, if I really feel the need, I could always take a heat gun and just heat this up a little bit, squeeze it, whatever, make this a little bit tighter. But again, a nice little setup right here, a nice little package. Let's take this out of the box and let me show you, I'm sorry, let me take that out of the sheath and let me show you the box. Simple box, simple Jeabrother box. Doesn't even have any logoing that I can see. Again, I ordered this from Amazon. It also could be ordered on AliExpress. They're basically the same price. They're not cheaper in, you know, from AliExpress. So simple box. Once you're done with it, you want some storage, you put it in the box. After you clean it, wipe it down, whatever, you're good to go. Now, sharp. Okay, now, you know I hate paper tests, but since I'm not feeling well, I just want to show you. Okay, how sharp this knife is. It's really sharp. It's gliding right through. It's pretty nice. Can it do some outdoor tasks? You know, I know many of you are going to say, well, you know, I don't never do that out in the field with my knife, etc. But for those, these are for those who do, who go out there in the field and they use their knife to make feather sticks, individual curls, whatever. You know, you're a knife user, okay? Let's try testing this out. This is some really hard wood over here. Again, I wouldn't use this for the outdoor tasks, but you know, if you need to do just a few things, okay. There you go. Now you can see, now this is some hardwood. This is some of that firewood that you get from Home Depot in those packs of 8, 7, 8, 9. I don't know, you get it for $8. It's like $1 for a piece of wood. This is hard stuff. So it's nice, you know, I mean, I'm sure it's DC53 tool steel. It's tough steel, okay? And would I go to town with this? No. It's nice and thin, it's lightweight, it's meant for cutting game, in my opinion. If you were to buy this knife, you do what you want with it, you know, test it out your way. If you want to bash wood with it, whatever. You know, I would do some batoning with this, but light stuff. You know, if I needed to make 10 steaks or whatever. And I know some of you, you know, don't do it. That's fine. Use it as a knife. So hopefully I can take this into the kitchen and do some cutting with it. But this knife is extremely sharp. And this is how you're going to get it. So I know there will be some people who will enjoy this, some hunters out there who will enjoy this knife. All right, and $30, so you're not gonna break the bank. It's not like, you know, if you're a hunter that you only use your knife once a year, you're gonna buy something $300, $400 and put it away in the shelf or in your drawer. This is something that you take out, $30. You take it out once, twice, whatever the hunting season is, you use it, you put it away, you store it in your box, put it away. and it's $30 that's being stored, not $400 or $500, you know. And use it is all I gotta say. Just use it. So one more time, let's take a look. Let's do another close-up over here. Hopefully it's in focus, and you could see the fit, finish, and the quality of this knife. All right, nice jimping, feels good, not too aggressive. A little slippery though, I have to admit. Again, I kind of wish that the spine was a little sharper. It is not. It's the way they decided to do it. You know, maybe I'll test this out when the time comes. You can see the tang is protruding just a wee bit, but it is consistent throughout the whole knife. Might even be good if you need to baton this into a piece of wood for whatever reason. Very nice, very nice, very nicely done. Very nicely done. I am loving everything about this knife. So that's it. Hopefully I am feeling better. And again, I want to thank the vendors for understanding, but I do have health issues and I need to just watch myself. So it's just better safe that I take care of myself before I go out there and make things worse. Troops, Legionnaires, new recruits, just want to say thank you very much for taking the time to check this out. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about this knife. Again, I will be testing it, but more than likely up in New York when I get back into the woods. I do have some other obligations with some other vendors, so this is going to take a back seat, but I wanted to do an initial preview for everybody of this knife and how awesome it is. And I am just definitely liking it. Now, I might be doing some more kitchen tasks with this, so stay tuned for at least a video of that, cutting up some meats, vegetables, so we can take a look at it as a camp tool. Thanks again, troops. Really appreciate it. Let me bring awareness, everybody. Hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans in active military who wants to get out of the service. They do face a lot of challenges. Unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So at the end of this video, when you're done, go check out the comment section. Go check out the description section. I'm going to have phone numbers that you can call, websites that you can surf, and a heartfelt message from Martin Miller. He is Vietnam veteran, 66 to 69, U.S. Army, and he has been there, and he has a heartfelt message. Please read that message and seek the help you all have earned and deserve. Troops, Legionnaires, and new recruits, thanks for taking the time to check this out. At the ready, troops, hold the line. Take care.